Hello, hello, everybody, and welcome. All right. How are you all doing today? Hopefully you've been... Menaces! Menaces! This is how we're starting off today. Alright, they can just fight in the background. My lighting is horrible today for some reason, and I hate it. But that's okay. Is my... Oops, I moved it. Oh no, why? Come on, you. Go back to your home. There we go. Perfect. Okay. I was looking, I'm like, where did my follower count go? Okay. But, ooh. Hello and welcome. We are playing the Walsingham Files. Today, it's chapter 1. It is the sequel to the Silver Creek Files as Silver Creek Falls, as we see on the screen. While it's not 100% necessary to have played the Silver Creek Falls series to enjoy this game, we highly recommend you play it first. I'm so happy. It seems like it's going to start off right where we left off. Silver Creek Falls Chapter 1 is available free on Steam. It's really good. I highly recommend. My mic back to its home. I moved a piece of cats were getting much like Silver... Oh, did I? Is it just desktop audio too for some reason? Weird. Okay, I can live with that. Weird. Okay. This game attempts to stimulate the experience of being a detective, therefore good note-taking is a must. All the notes we're taking, up here. This game does not hold your hand and will not store important clues and details for you. It's on your own to write down useful and deduct how it's relevant to the case. We highly recommend you have a pen, paper, and calculator on hand. I have a cat. I think that's good enough, right, Toby? I have 2 cats. I couldn't see Boo in the background. But I have a Tobin down there, and I have a Boo Bear right there. They're all the support I need, right? Right? Good luck and have fun. Objective, check in with Officer Jackson. I love Sarah. Yes, we are doing those buttons again. Good morning, Sarah. How is this fine morning treating you? Can't complain, really. Though it beats me why the captain has me come in so early every day when I rarely have much to do. Hey, at least you don't have to come in as early as I do every day. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Oh good, would you believe that a few years back we actually had 2 detective positions? No, I can't. Gloucester is a lot safer than he used to be. Gloucester. I can see that. So, anything interesting for me today? As a matter of fact, there is. Captain Ellis told me to tell you to report to him right away. I wonder what that could be about. Very interested to see where this goes, because honestly, I want... Captain, you wanted me to come see you. Ah, yes, come in, detective. So how are you adjusting to Gloucester? Oh, it's a nice town and I like it here. But more than anything, I'm just glad to be back in Massachusetts. Yes, where were you before? Norfolk, Virginia. Ah, now I remember. Norfolk is a bit rough, isn't it? Nowhere near as rough as South Boston, where I started out, but definitely rougher than Gloucester. Yes, you were a Massachusetts State Trooper before. Again, why didn't you go back to the MSP after you applied for leave? I got into a bit of a fight with my captain in Virginia, who was friends with my commissioner in Norfolk, who, in turn, was a classmate of Colonel McComb and current head of the MSP. I was pretty much untouchable after that, which is why I really appreciate you taking me in, Captain. You know, a bunch of really good recommendations came in for you after you put in your formal application. And from a really varied group of officers from different departments. Really? Like who? Sheriff Davis? Yes! From Silver Creek Falls. Sheriff Majors from Walleye Head. Lieutenant Visconti from the MSB. You even got a recommendation from the FBI Special Agent and Detective Inspector from Scotland Yard. He left her a good review after fucking her in the last episode? He took her suspect! At least he's supportive. I mean, what are you, a secret agent or something? Oh, nothing like that. I just handled a really big case in North Carolina, and for some reason, still beyond my full comprehension, I ran into a lot of departments along the way. If that's the case, then that's the case that lead to the conflict with your old captain, right? Yeah, I wanted to keep the case open, but my captain refused, and insisted I closed it already. I doubt you'll have anything that juicy up here in Gloucester. This town isn't often considered your ideal for a young detective like yourself. It's considered more of a place where overstressed Boston Police Department detectives wait until retirement. Well, I ain't complaining, sir. As I've said before, I'm glad I still have a place in the police force. Good, good. So, what do you have for me? It's career day at the Gloucester High School. Officer DeVaries is going to give a talk today, and I'd figured it would be nice if they heard from a detective too. Given how clear your schedule has been of late, I figured this would be something nice to do for you. Got me to admit that I had free time before asking me to do this. Well played, Captain. I told Officer DeVries, wait for you at the bullpen. She'll drive you over. I'm cool to drive, sir. We can take my car instead. Ah, bring the squad car over. The kids love it when they show up all with the cool gadgets we have. Good thinking. Can I search his stuff? Please don't touch those. Of course not. Oh, but can I break in here? Say what you want about small town, but they sure treat detectives well here. I even have my own office, albeit a very small one. This is probably good that I came in here because I'm probably gonna grab something that I'm gonna use. I have a packed up night bag. Locked. This is where I put my unsolved cases. My computer. Yes. No new emails. Boo. Plant. The evidence room. I'm pretty empty given that there's little happens in this town. We're being detectives. This music is honestly a bop. I like this music. Sergeant Mike Owens. I wonder when Sergeant Owens will be back from leave. 2 suspected arsons, 15 auto thefts. Daphne. 21 burglary. 65 assaults. 4 robberies. Oh my gosh. What is Captain Firebeard's fish stick box doing here? Yeah, I thought they stopped making those years ago. She's hot. Please be the detective I need to go talk to. I'd be down for that. So tempting, but I won't. But what if you did? Let me prank the coworker. Officer DeVries. Detective Fitzgerald. The captain told me that I'm going to accompany you to Gloucester High School for career day. Yes, ma'am. The principal... Yeah, Principal wanted to show as many facets of the police work as possible. She's cute as shit! Well, it's not like I have anything else to do today, so let's do this. Oops, wrong button. I do want to check the one that she was looking in. Thefts, okay. I don't remember any of these numbers. 2 arsons, 15 auto thefts, 193 thefts, 21 burglaries, 65 assaults, 4 robberies. 4 robberies seems really low. Am I gonna remember all of those? No, fuck that. Detective Fitzgerald! Sir? I just got a call from Sergeant Langley from the Essex County Police. He requested a detective go meet him in the Willowdale Natural Reserve right now. Oh, any details, sir? He seems distressed and out of breath, so I couldn't hear him properly. Now he's not answering his radio. Ooh! I'm gonna bet somebody's dead. I'm hoping it's not the officer, though. I'm on it, sir. DeVries, go with her. This sounds kind of serious, and Sergeant Leahy might need backup. Gonna move this a little bit more so I can step a little better. What about career day at the Gloucester High? We'll just have to cancel. I'll call the principal myself to explain. Now go. We run! Listen to that smooth jazz. Ma'am, let's take the squad car instead. Good thinking. But what if I want to take my own car? Detective Rise, right? That's right, ma'am. You've ever been on a criminal investigation before? As a first responder, yes. Not with a detective, though. You planning on taking the exam for a detective? Yes, I do. I actually joined the force with the intention of becoming a detective. You seem to be a nice kid, and you clearly know what you're doing, so I'm gonna keep it simple. Let me do all the talking and pay close attention to what I say and what I ask. There will be times when you need to follow my lead. Do you understand? Yes, ma'am. I feel like I've bapped like my camera over because I don't remember it being that far over. I'm just trying to settle back into my chair a bit more. I think this is the ranger station of Widows National Reserve. According to protocol, these should be staffed at all times. There's something big going on, that's for sure. Fish sticks! Someone has been leaving these boxes of fish sticks around. This one is half-eaten. A half-eaten one. Looks like they didn't even cook them, just ate them out of the box without cooking them. Ranger stations have cells in them? Some do, particularly the more popular ones that have more visitors. They have to deal with all sorts, from drunken campers to fugitives hiding in the woods. Fair. Very, very fair. Let's go look through their bookcase. Anything interesting? Just compliance and protocol guides for the park ranger, nothing out of the blue. Same thing. What a mess. These park rangers really need to learn how to clean their workstation. Yep. Mess, mess, mess. Maybe we could use the radio to communicate with the park rangers inside the reserve. We could if this radio was functional. Radio doesn't work. Nope, we'll need a word with the head ranger. And this will probably be the same thing. Broken radio, not much else to see. I want to talk about the fish on the wall. Hello, Sergeant. Sergeant Leahy? That's me. Are you Detective Fitzgerald? That's right. What's with the police line? All the way out here? I thought the incident occurred inside of the Whittledale Forest Reserve. I have no idea what's going on, Detective. I just got here from Danvers. I just got orders from Danvers to create a police line within a 100-foot radius of the entire natural reserve. Danvers? Like, is the Massachusetts State Police running the show? Not yet, but they better take over soon. They got all the police departments from Salem to Georgetown pitching in to complete this big-ass police line. Who'd you get your orders from? Captain Visconti, Troop A. Wow! Visconti's a captain of Troop A now? You know her? Yeah, we go way back. She was my CEO back when I was in the MSB. Ah, that explains this then. Explains what? Here, take this envelope. One of their runners gave it to me not 20 minutes ago. He said it's for your eyes only. It's from Captain Visconti. I see. Ooh! To Detective Sarah Fitzgerald from the Captain Visconti. Sarah, I need you on this one. All my detectives from Troop A have their hands tied and I can't trust any of these small-town detectives. I'm glad to hear you're back in Massachusetts, Michelle. I want to break free. I kept getting my arm caught on my mic as I was trying to open my butt. I'm sorry, I've been really dehydrated today. And now I feel really lazy back in my chair. But I don't want to crouch forward to do voices. Oh, there we go. Popped my back. That might do better. Let's pop that down. Oh, perfect. There we go. Perfect. I've been ordered to let you and only you pass the police line. I guess this is where we part ways. We'll have none of that, officer. Sergeant Lange, this is my backup, and I'd like to bring her in. I don't know. I was told only allowed to let you in. I wasn't told that you were gonna bring a partner. Buddy, you're sending me into a crime scene without telling me any details, and you expect me to go alone? You gotta be kidding me, guy. Fair enough. I'm not pulling rank over something like that. Your name, officer? Officer Imgen Devers, sir. ID number? GL35674. Okay, I'll put it on the record that you two went in together. Detective, I forgot to tell you. Yeah? The park ranger that called and whatever is happening is still inside the park. I believe he's waiting for you past the first forest clearance. He'll brief you on what's happening. I can't do my low voices today, and it's really upsetting. But I just gotta deal with it. Understood. Thank you, Sergeant. I'm very curious of how this is gonna go. Are we gonna go get lost in the forest? We gotta be seeing, like, Walsingham. Honestly, we gotta. Detective Sarah Fitzgerald, Gloucester's Police Department. You're the park ranger here, right? Finally. I called the police 3 hours ago. What took you so long? Wait, are we the first police officers that you've seen since you called? No, a state trooper came by with his bike about an hour or so after I reported the incident. He said that he organized a police line surrounding the nature reserve and the backup was on its way. Until then, orders were to secure all the entrances to the park and make sure no one entered or left. Oh, so you're not alone? No, we have 3 rangers in charge of this park and 2 exits. Since I'm the most experienced with firearms, I chose to guard this gate alone, letting the other two stay together. I see that you're packing serious heat. Are the rest of the rangers also armed? We park rangers are armed better than you regular cops. We just don't have to worry about criminals also having to deal with wolves, bears, and smugglers. As you can see, I have a Remington pump-action shotgun, a hunting rifle, and a Beretta. Yeah, it's like a pissing contest with all those guns being thrown around. Damn, it looks like you're going to war. Can't play it too safe with the murder on the loose and all. Murderer? What the hell happened here? What? Haven't they told you anything? No, they told me jack shit. Don't forget how awful interdimensional interdepartmental communication is. Oh my gosh, I can't say that. Just nope. Ooh, it's time to roll. I'm just gonna pop in. Oh no. Oh. Tra-la-la got me, Yuki! Thank you! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All I see is my thing pop up being like, hey, you have a notification. You've been tagged. It's the boy. I'm gonna quickly do my roll because I'm running a little late compared to what everybody else has rolled already. Let's see if I can get... Ooh! How many fucking points are you? 72, okay. Charlie Brown again. Yeah, we do this once an hour. Oh, BB. Brief intermission. Who are you? Yeah, it knows my type. Never mind, it doesn't know me. Cute. I'm just using my rolls and going. Oh, you're cute. I'm sorry, guys. Brief intermission of me rolling. Why I'm doing this on my phone and not pulling it up on my computer? Who the fuck knows? How many points is James Bond? Only 56? Steven? Did you get him? Okay. I'm trying to figure out... I'm gonna hold. Fair. Oh, now somebody else is rolling. I held off, so we'll see if it works for me. We have fun with this game. I keep debating on putting something like it on my server. I have one card game that I put on my Discord server. This one seems like you get to pull like 18 cards an hour if you have pro. You have to pull a whole hell of a lot less for later on, but it's nifty. Okay, okay. Nobody jumping, that's fine. I'll just keep this up just in case somebody else rolls. Just tell me everything like you're reporting it. Oh! Jams is rolling double. Okay, let's see if we get something. A chili ball. Nazu. Oh, I don't need Bob Dylan. I'm so sorry for a little mini break. It's just roll time. They're cute. Damn it! One more. One more. Aw. Not good at all. That's okay. Alright, I'll keep an eye if there's any other rolls. Alright. My goodness, my hair is being a mess. Just tuck that up there. Please just tell me everything like you're reporting it for the first time. Okay. Last night around 8:49 p.m., I got a mysterious call at the ranger station. It sounded like a deep and gruff man, and he said, "Tonight they will all die. There is nothing to stop me." He immediately hung up after saying his piece, not giving me a chance to respond. Did you report this to the police? No, we get prank calls all the time. We're like 3 colleges within the 20-mile radius from here. So yeah, assuming it was another prank call, I left it alone and called it a night at 9 p.m. as I had to come in the next morning for my patrol. Did you detect an accent or anything particular about this voice? No particular accent, just normal American, I would suppose. His voice was very unnaturally deep, like the voice they use in the trailers and stuff. Okay, so you said you called it a night at 9 p.m. That night wow, that is a horrible sentence because you knew you had to do patrols the next morning, right? That's right. What time did your new patrol begin? 7 a.m. in the morning. Okay, and then? I usually start through the south gate of most of the campsites are closer to the north gate, so I arrive at the campsites a little later. Why do you do that? A lot of young couples like to camp there, and well, they like to do what young couples do in the morning, if you catch my drift. I'm not one to disturb their morning activities. Okay, please cut to the crime already. Sorry. So, I got the little bridge before crossing the creek, and I see a young woman crying, looking as pale as a ghost. I run to her and check if somebody's rolling. Let's watch these rolls come in and see if anybody jumps at me. Maybe I will grab her. I just want to see who else is going to pop up first. Please knock this roll faster. I don't really need her. She's just the friend. It's from Vampire Night. So I run to her and check if everything is okay, and she immediately grabs me and screams for help. She won't stop screaming and crying for a good 10 minutes until I can calm her down enough that she can talk. She tells me that on her morning walk, she passes by Camp Revere and saw big red splotches on the tent and some bodies on the ground. Let the bodies hit the floor, am I right? I'm a horrible human being, don't listen to me at all. Roach! Boy! I got Roach. I think I'm gonna regret it, but I don't think I'm gonna regret it. I can hope I don't regret it. I really love it. Roach on the roof! Roach from The Witcher, I claimed. Her instincts kicked in straight away. Oh my gosh. Her instincts kicked in straight away and she bolted away with all her strength looking for help. Thing is, she had just woken up and hadn't stretched, so she got a real bad cramp and was all frozen with fear of what she saw. Me just watching the rolls go by. I'm just watching. I have to make sure nothing that jumps at me pops up. Alright, we're good. We're clear. Now, I would like to do this. I know he's not worth that much. But he's my boy. I gave Tralala like 500k because he got my boy for Yugi. Aww. Fortunately, I'd appeared within a few minutes of a camp. Where is this woman now? I left her with my 2 colleagues, figuring she'd be safer in a bigger group. They're by the ranger station facing the north gate. And why the hell haven't the paramedics been scrambling here to look at this poor woman? You tell me, detective. It seems mighty strange to me that me and my rangers have been left alone here to handle this for so long. There's something weird going on, that's for sure. Excuse me. So what did you do after you encountered this woman? I radioed in backup from nearby Essex police and called in the rest of my team. Then they arrived. I left the woman with them and I ran to my ranger station by the south gate. Then on my way there, I was stopped by the trooper. He immediately countermanded my orders and insisted that my rangers and I guard the entrances until the police came. Which he insisted would be soon enough. That's so weird and so against protocol on so many levels. Who the hell is running this show? Initially, I thought it would be the state troopers, seeing as how, fuck me. But now that they're here, you're here, I guess it's the Essex police running the show. Why is my eye watering? Oh my goodness. Ah, okay. No, didn't you hear me earlier? We're with the Gloucester PD. The Essex boys are handling the perimeter. The hell is going on here? Just calm down, guy. What's your name? I'm Oscar. As I said earlier, I'm Detective Cyril Fitzgerald, and this is Officer DeVry. Officer Imogen DeVry. Good to meet you, Oscar. As I said earlier, I'm glad to finally have someone else here. Oscar, have you been to the campsite yet? Yeah, I took a quick look around when my colleagues arrived. It ain't pretty. Okay, can you take us there? Just get behind me. Come and follow me. I don't trust. This is gonna be some dark shit, I'm gonna bet. So this is the creek where you found the crying woman. That's right, the crime scene is just ahead. Got it. Ah! Of course the bridge falls in. Is everyone okay? Yeah, that was close. They should have really done something about this bridge before something like that could have happened. I'll be sure to report and follow up getting the bridge completely checked. So let's tread lightly and walk on more stable parts of the bridge. Ooh, lots of bodies. I see somebody was at the woodblock. Damn, what happened here? That's what I was hoping you could figure out. Ranger, can you stand aside? You can stand aside if you'd like. We can take it from here. I've seen my fair share of bear maulings. I'm used to a bit of gore. I believe I'd be most used to at your side, in case you have any questions. Suit yourself. Investigate the crime scene. Blood. That's weird. What is it? There's all this blood splatter on this side, but the corpse of the two victims are on the other side of the tent. I was thinking the same thing. Let's go ahead and assume that the blood belongs to the male victim. After all, he had his throat cut, and that would cause a big splash of blood like this. If he was attacked on this side, then why would his body be on the other side? Maybe he tried to crawl away as he was bleeding out and made it to the other side of the tent. I don't think so. We'd see a blood trail and some marks on the ground from when he moved himself, if that were the case. Maybe the killer moved him there. It's possible, but why go through that? Why go through the bother of moving the body if not to dispose of it properly? Hiding the bodies would delay the investigation for a few days, giving the killer time to get further away. Maybe the killer wanted to display the bodies, show off their handiwork. That's a dark thought, but you may be onto something. We might be dealing with a serial killer here. Anything inside? Completely empty. That's very odd indeed. But I want to look at the tent. Horizontal slice of the throat. I think we can be sure that is the cause of death. I can't see any other lacerations, cuts or bruises on his body. You have your surgical gloves on you, right? Yes, ma'am. Can you carefully reach into his jacket and trouser pocket to see if he has a wallet or phone on him? See if we can somehow ID this guy. Nah, nothing on him. Not even keys or anything that a theft wouldn't want to steal. Well, looks like we have our work cut out for us. That's a hell of a cut on his throat. Makes you wonder how the murderer managed to do that without having to do anything else to this guy. Good observation. His hand doesn't look like any cuts or bruises on them either. Like he didn't even try to defend himself. Maybe he knew the person who did it. Or they snuck up on him from behind. It's thick woods, and in the cover of night, it wouldn't be hard to sneak up on somebody at all. The embers are cold. Then we can be sure that the victims didn't light the fire in the morning. Hard to tell. It's been nearly 4 hours since the bodies were found. Look, there's a partially burned note in the ashes. Pass it here. Ooh! Brigham Smith International Ltd. I found it! I couldn't believe what this old fisherman was saying, but turns out it was all true. Take a look inside my storage unit. Code is Lexi's birthday. Either of you have any idea about the Brigham Smith International Ltd? Nope. Here, I have a list of registered businesses for Massachusetts on my tablet. Not a company registered here in Massachusetts. Can you check the National Business Registry? I need internet for that, and I'm afraid I don't have any signal out here. Yeah, this park is a known dark spot for cell phone coverage. One of the reasons that it's diminished its popularity over the years. That's okay, we can check and get back when closure. Oh my goodness. I don't want to be tired. I want to see what happens in this chapter. Any blood in the sleeping bag? That's a negative, ma'am. Well, it's pretty obvious the victims weren't killed in their sleep. Weird that the sleeping bag is outside of the tent, isn't it? Maybe they're airing it. Also, it's been a pretty warm October, so I wouldn't be surprised if they chose to sleep outside instead. I wouldn't know. I'm not into camping much. Anything else inside the sleeping bag? A gold necklace with the Star of David pendant attached to it. I guess at least one of our victims was Jewish then. Think this might be an anti-Semitic thing? Maybe, down in the South, but you don't really see as much of that sort of thing up here in Massachusetts. Not to say that there aren't any neo-Nazis here, but there certainly are some. I wonder where the other sleeping bag is. Maybe they shared a bag. The two victims look about the same age, and they are camping, just the two of them. Not completely out of this world to assume they were a couple. I guess we'll find out after searching a bit more. We'll find out soon enough. Oh my god. We'll find out soon enough when we get the results from forensics. Our good friend, the park ranger, said couples often come here for a romantic evening. If we find any of the male victim's semen in the vagina of the female victim, we'll know. Multiple stab wounds on the kidney and lungs, and some light bruising on the neck. I suspect the killer came in from behind, grabbed the victim's throat, and knew exactly where they were aiming to stab. This poor woman had a much slower and more painful death than her male counterpart. Damn, does that mean we're dealing with someone that knows what they're doing? I don't think this murder happened out of a fit of rage. I agree, the stab wounds are deep with limiting tearing. The killer didn't hack and flash around, they knew how to kill. Check our pockets. Anything like a wallet or phone that we can use to ID her? Nothing, ma'am. Killer had time to get their hands on those. Think this could have been mugged that went badly? Oh my goodness. No, I don't think that at all. Whoever killed these people came here just to do that. How about sexual assault? Sexual assault victims normally have a lot more bruising and usually have torn clothing, if the assault didn't happen as the rapist's chosen location. Aside from her neck, there's no visible bruising on the female's victim's body, and her hands and arms have no scratches or scars. That makes sense, so probably no rape involved in this murder. I mean, we'll truly find out when we have the forensics analysis results, but I don't think there was a sexual assault element to this murder. So the person is just a freak. Check out these bloodstains, ma'am. They're all over the table. Given that the female victim is nearer, we can assume that's her blood, but let's not rule out this until we get the results from forensics. There's a lot more blood on one side than the other. I suspect she may have been sitting and preparing to eat when she was attacked. She probably slid off the bench when she was using the last of her strength to escape. The food looks like it was just opened, but they hadn't started eating yet. I think the female victim was probably preparing breakfast or something. Bloody potato chips. After investigating the two bodies, I'm quite sure that this axe is not the murder weapon. You could not do that what the killer did to these victims using such an unwieldy weapon. You think it was just for show? Oh, I'm certain of it. The killer either put it out here as a challenge or as a poor form of misdirection. And the blood on the axe in the tree stub? I suspect he carefully poured it on after killing the two victims. Heck, it might not even be their blood. I'm gonna bet it's not. See anything interesting, ma'am? Bin is overflowing with cans of beer and Bacardi breezers. That's a lot of alcohol for just two people. Clearly, you've never hung out in South Boston. Ranger Peterson, how often are these bins cleared out here? We have it done every morning. So this would represent 1 day of garbage? Not normally. Even if there's a party, most of the time the people do clean up here before they leave. Typically, the type of people that like to go camping also have a respect for nature and the great outdoors. True. It will be interesting to find out how much alcohol the two victims have in their system after we get the results from forensics. Always after we get the results from forensics. Too tense. Maybe the two victims aren't a couple and are just friends. Oscar, everyone here is supposed to bring their own tents, right? That's right. Do people need to register to use the campgrounds? No, we don't do that. Do you have campers at the gate? Cameras at the gate or around the park? Only at the ranger station. It's a lot more work maintaining park cameras that aren't connected to the mains. You have to change the batteries and all the tapes all the time. Most parks don't have those. I see. Officer DeVry, Find anything interesting inside? It's completely empty and clean, like it was set up but never used. See, just like the other tent, there's something funny going on here. Anything interesting on the canteen? No blood or anything. It's empty too. It says Warrenville High Class of '09. Well, that tells us at least one of the 2 victims went to high school. Do you know where Warrenville is, ma'am? Yeah, you're not from around here, are you? No, I'm originally from Fort Lauderdale. Oh, I hear the water is wicked nice down there. Why'd you move up here? I actually don't like the heat and humidity down in Florida, so I requested a transfer on after my first year on the force. Also, I'm big into sports, so I wanted to be close to all those great Boston teams. A good choice. I like you more already for it. So, where is Warrenville? About 25 miles north of here, right by the border of New Hampshire. Looks like that might be our next pit stop after we finish here. I think I've looked at everything. I kind of want to look at the signs real quick, make sure I didn't miss anything, look around the trees. Make sure I don't miss anything. I've already looked at the 2 bodies. I wonder if I can go farther or not. Oh. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to do that, but that was nifty. I loved that. Let's see if I can look on the other side of the table. I think we're done here, DeVry. Let's go to the Northern Gate Ranger Station and interrogate the other camper. To the north! I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Because that would be a shame. I don't need my pop-ups popping up. That is a very full campsite. And this is Camp Prescott. This is a lot bigger than Camp Revere. Camp Prescott has always been the more popular ground. That's right next to the river, it's got good fishing, and it can take a lot more people. Real good for class trips or family. So Camp Revere is more popular with the couples then? That's right. It's smaller, more private, and better for an intimate getaway. I guess that gives more credence to the possibility that our victims were a couple. Or they were up to something that they weren't meant, that they didn't want anyone else to see or hear. Any idea whose sleeping bag this is? I'm quite sure it belongs to the woman at the bridge, and the other 2 campers had us take all their stuff with them. That's fine, but you sure you have all their stuff and haven't let them touch any of it, right? That's right. Good. Does the park provide firewood, Oscar? Nope. As I said before, we don't provide any hospitality services. Whoever cut this is good with an axe. The length is pretty uniform. I thought you said you were quite sure the axe wasn't the murder weapon. I still am, just saying that whoever cut this wood is an expert outdoors person is all. Empty bin. We collected the bag for you to take a closer look, though most of them had cans of beer and some bones for barbecue. Okay, good. Show me after we finish interrogating the campers. Embers? Can I look at the embers? Cool to the touch. Don't think anyone had a fire going this morning. Tent. That's a lot of tents. Excuse me. Like I said, Camp Prescott is way more popular than Camp Revere. How many campers did you round up? 3, including the woman on the bridge. There are 5 tents out here. Some people bring more than 1 tent, so they're not too cramped up when they go camping. One tent for sleeping, then another for their supplies and such. I've never heard of that before. Not that I'm into camping much. Oh yeah, you should see the things that some campers do. Some of them even bring their massive inflatable tents with numerous rooms. Dr. Vrace, check the tent. It's empty, ma'am. With the exception of the tent belonging to the women at the bridge, they should all be empty. The other two campers insisted on bringing their other valuables and putting everything else away. I couldn't really deny them that, given that the criminal action had happened at the park. Fair. Anything inside? This one's empty too. I know it's that tent, the open one. Anything inside, Dr. Vrace? Detective Vrace. This one is empty too, ma'am. Fish sticks! Keep collecting fish sticks, and I hate it. Anything else inside, Dr. Vrace? This one is empty too, ma'am. But now, we had those fish sticks in Norfolk. Like, not Norfolk, in the fishing town, the walleye town. So, maybe the creatures were taking it from the walleye town. Or I'm just making conspiracy theories to try to figure out what the fuck might be going on. Which is very possible. This is the tent that belonged to the woman on the bridge. Anything interesting inside, DeVray? Sleeping bag, power battery radio, flashlight, Swiss Army knife, and a book in French. What's the book? It's called Le Dernier Jour de Pomme. It's a poetry book. If my high school French doesn't fail me now, that I believe it's about a high school girl in her last days of high school. I'm pretty sure it has some poetry. I'm pretty sure I've read that one. It's her last day of high school and how she's feeling pressured about what direction to take in her life. No, I don't have that one. I was looking at my French books. I don't have that one. I do have this one though, which is Les Chiens de Printemps. Highly recommend. That one's a good one. How many interesting ones? This one was based on photography. Pretty cool. I need to reread a lot of these because I don't remember them completely. But we read them in my French class in college, and I absolutely loved them. I want to start speaking French more and talking about French more. But yes, as I've done my tangent, it's a coming-of-age story, I think. Thrilling stuff. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. I love these high school coming-of-age and first love stories. That's surprising. I wouldn't have pegged you as the type. Anyways, bag the other stuff and we'll leave it in the ranger station for now. Peek at something and then we'll say, yeah, I've seen enough. Yep. The campers! I got stuck in a rock. I would think they're gonna be up here. I wonder what's on this sign. Absolutely nothing. Why, hello, Ranger. Tara, what are you doing out here? Captain Viscotti from the State Trooper told me to keep all the campers inside the ranger station and stand guard outside. Is Andy inside with them? Negative. They asked him to go with them to verify that all the entrances and exits to the park were blocked. How about the North Gate? Some police from the other town came in to relieve us. How about the paramedic we requested? She's inside with the witness right now. He wants to get her to the hospital, but Captain Viscani still has the park on lockdown. I see. Well, I have the detective on the case with you. Can you please let us in? Yes, sir. Interrogate all of the Prescott camp visitors. Ooh. There's a fish stick. We're going to the fish stick first. Let's go chat with these people. Hi, my name is Sarah Fitzgerald, and I'm a detective with the Gloucester Police Department. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? Sure, no problem. Like we have a choice. Hey, what's your attitude, Missy? Sorry, please excuse my girlfriend. We've been held here in the cabin for the past 4 hours without any explanation whatsoever. I can only imagine we're being pretty tense right now. We have our rights, you know. You can't just arrest us without telling us why. Darling, if you'd been arrested, you'd be held behind these bars you see behind you. Whatever. As to exactly why you're being held, I don't know. But it sure makes it useful for me, says I can interrogate 2 of you right now. I will give it to you, though, that today things seem a bit crazy. But I assure you that after I'm done talking to everybody here, I'll do what I can to get you out. And that's good to know, Detective. What do you want to know? Name and contact details of an always good place to start. We already gave those to the ranger chick. Baby, the sooner we answer the detective's questions, the sooner we're allowed to leave. He is a smart person. I love him. That's the right spirit. Thank you for your cooperation, sir. Whatever. I'm Miguel Rodriguez, and my girlfriend is Linda Coleman. Mr. Rodriguez, Rodriguez, what time did you and your girlfriend arrive at Camp Prescott? We arrived around 2 p.m. yesterday. Where did you come in from? Boston. My girlfriend is studying there right now. So, you're not from around here? No, I'm originally from Florida, but I moved to New York for my master's. When I have time, I drive up to Boston to spend the weekend with Linda. Willowdale isn't exactly the most famous park in Massachusetts, nor is it particularly close to Boston. Why did you 2 pick this as your getaway? Linda's actually been everywhere in Massachusetts, and I actually heard that fishing was pretty good in Willowdale, so it was a nice choice for the 2 of us. Then why did you? That's why you picked Camp Prescott over Camp Revere. Camp Revere. The fishing? Yeah, everyone says Camp Revere is more romantic than Camp Prescott, but Prescott was really the best choice for both of us. For me, obviously, there's the fishing. As for Linda, my dear girl can't live 2 seconds without the internet, and there's just no signal in Camp River. Babe, it's you who I can't. Yeah, it's you who I can't live without. Internet, maybe 10 minutes. I love you so much, baby. Let's stick to the topic, guys. Young love chief. Whatever. So, okay. So you pitched up a tent yesterday afternoon, and I presume you stayed at the campsite the whole evening, right? That's right. Who did you meet during your time at the camp? There was this old couple that was wrapping up. They left around 4 p.m. Did you get their names? I'm no sorry. Anyone else? Well, we met the lady that's upstairs with the paramedic. Her tent was right next to ours. Did you get her name? I think it was Monique or Monica or something like that. What was it again, baby? I'm pretty sure it was Monique, but no last name. I don't know what time period you're from, lady, but most people nowadays don't give out their last names unless you're close or if it's for work. Fair. And this Monique lady came to the camp alone. Nah, she came with her girlfriend, but they had a massive fight and she stormed off. What was the fight about? No idea. They were speaking to each other in French. Mr. Rodriguez, surely you were able to catch a little of it since Spanish is similar to French. No, my Spanish is pretty weak. That couple were talking really fast. Did she talk about it afterwards? She just apologized and cried for a while. We let her eat a bit of our barbecue and then had some light talk before she turned in early. Did you get the name of her girlfriend? No? Any other details about this Monique lady? Well, she said she was a fitness instructor. She mostly asked us about ourselves. I could tell that she didn't want to talk about her problems. But didn't you go to Camp Revere to check it out? I mean, how else would you know there's no signal there? Yeah, we passed both camps at around 2 p.m. When we arrived, and Camp River was completely empty. Camp Prescott only had the elder couple when we got there. Interesting. Did you hear or see anything weird this morning? Oh, well, I was asleep and only woken up by the park rangers who said we had to go to the ranger station straight away. And you, Miss Coleman? I heard Monique go out and run, but that was it. Pretty much went back to sleep after that, and pretty happy till I was rudely awoken by the park rangers. Hey, we were just doing our jobs, Missy. Then let us out already. We didn't do anything wrong. The park rangers found us asleep in our tents. We're obviously not the killers. Killers? No one said anything about there being a murder. Oh, please. We heard everything when the two rangers started talking to each other on the radio. And that's why Captain Visconti wanted Kara to guard outside the building. Ranger Peterson, you really have to reprimand your rangers for this. Indeed, I do. I'm so sorry, Detective. They're both pretty green and really don't have much experience in criminal proceedings. As it was barely anyone comes into the park, most of them want to deal with every day is related to wildlife, not murder. I understand, Ranger, but your people may have really compromised the investigation. Well, that's it for now. We'll try to get the state troopers to let you two go. Thank you for your time. I have a feeling that they're not, like, part of the killers, but... I'm gonna go check everything. Excuse me. Oscar, at the ranger station by Southgate, we saw that the radio there wasn't working at all. You should really look into that. What are you talking about? When I left for my patrol this morning, it was working perfectly well. Well, it certainly wasn't working when we passed by this morning. That can't be right. Out here, where there's no mobile signals, we rely heavily on radio communication. I don't know what to tell you, man, but as cops, we know how radios work, and that radio at Southgate was definitely not working. Maybe somebody tampered with your radio. Impossible. I always leave the door locked when I leave on my patrols. Again, bad news, buddy. It was unlocked when we passed by this morning. Looks like somebody broke in and tampered with the radio. I'll have forensics take a look at the ranger station Southgate. See if maybe we can get some hands on some prints. Ooh! Okay. So, we already read that part. Let's go upstairs and chat. Fuck, I did it again. Alright, come on, come on. I just finished that one. Perfect, okay. Let's go actually peek and see if I can look at the bars again. Ranger Peterson, how often do you use these cells? Rarely. Like I said before, this nature reserve is was not as popular as it once was. Every now and then we have to deal with a camper who has a bit too much to drink, but we rarely get anything more extreme than that. Fair. Paramedic. Hi, I'm Detective Sarah Fitzgerald and my officer DeVry. Is the woman lying down the person that was found at the crime scene? Yes, it is. Can you wake her up? We need to talk to her right away. Absolutely not. This woman is in terrible shape. She's in severe shock and is horribly dehydrated from all the vomiting. What she needs is to go to the hospital. Aren't you running this show? Get her an IV trip and then she can talk to you. Alright, cool your jets, darling. I ain't exactly all-knowing when it comes to this situation either. Thought you said you're the detective handling this case. Nah, looks like the Massachusetts State Troopers are running the show on this. Then why haven't they put one of their own detectives on the case? That's the bit that's got me puzzled, but all I know is that I'm on this case and that I need to talk to everyone who was in this park this morning. Well, if you want to talk to her, then you'll need to get her access to an IV drip pronto. Nice pool table. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not a lot happens here in the park. By the law, there must always be at least one ranger stationed here at a given time. We have to find ways to pass the hours. I just got stationed at Gloucester, and I know exactly what you're talking about. I should ask Captain Ellis if we get one of these for me. Another Warren High, class of 14. Maybe whoever owns this might know one of the victims. If it's a high school, then... fuck. If it's a high school, then they only have 4 grades on it. This canteen is class of 14. One we found on the campsite was class of 9. Whoever owns this doesn't attend at the same time and doesn't know the victim. The Warrenville is a small town anyways, right? They might still know each other. That is true. Oscar, do you know who owns this canteen? That's Andy's, and I'm quite sure he just found it around here. Official policy is that we keep stuff like this in Lost and Found box, but after such stuff has been here for a year, it's pretty much free-for-all. A canteen is a pretty gross thing to take from a Lost and Found box, especially a year after it was found. Oh, come on now. With lunch boxes and canteens, we always clean out the food and drink straight away so it doesn't stink up the office. Though I will admit that it's a pretty weird thing to take home. But what can I say? Andy is cheap like that. Are you sure Andy didn't attend the Warrenville High? I'm quite sure. I was the one that reviewed his application and he graduated in a school in El Dorado, California. Interesting. That's a lot of bunk beds you have here. Like I said before, this park used to be way more popular and needed more rangers to staff it 24/7. In the 80s, we had something like 6 permanent rangers. Alright. We have to go get an IV drip, which I'm going to assume I have to ask one of the rangers. Is that what we need for now? Okay. I'm just mentally reading it, not reading it out loud. You're real close to the north gate now. I wouldn't bother walking all the way down to the south gate if I were to exit. Just follow the path we were on earlier and it'll lead you straight to the north gate. Unfortunately, we're parked at the south gate ranger station, so Officers DeVray and I are gonna have a bit of a walk. I'll get Andy to drive you down. I'm sure he'll be back any minute now. That's fine, we'll walk. Thank you very much for your help today, Oscar. Yes, thank you very much, Sir Ranger Peterson. No, thank you. Now you ladies have a good day, you hear? I just want an IV. Detective Fitzgerald. Sergeant Leahy, are you not at the police line anymore? State troopers have arrived and taken over. Captain Visconti sent me in to get you and see if there was anything you needed. There are so many things right now, but first and foremost, I need to talk to Captain Visconti. Where is she? She's stuck up with something in Boston and can't come upstate yet. Excuse me. I see. Well, the first thing I need to do is witness to be taken to the hospital ASAP. She's severely dehydrated and in a state of shock. Yeah, I have an ambulance parked by the north gate. Paramedics are there already. Anything else you need? The 2 other campers have been held for over 4 hours. They've been questioned by both the park rangers and myself. I think we can let them go now. Done. I'll also need a forensics team from the criminal investigation unit to look over the bodies of the 2 victims. I'll radio Captain Visconti and request that now. Though, to my understanding, a forensic team from the State Trooper Investigations Unit has already been scrambled. Is there not a way I can talk to Captain Visconti? She seemed very busy right now. I can leave a message if you'd like. I don't want to leave a message. I just don't understand why I'm the lead detective on this. If the state troopers have decided to become so involved, why not use one of their own detectives to lead the case? I'm sorry, Detective. I'm just a normal small-town cop like you are. I don't understand what the bigwigs in Boston are thinking. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll just work on the case since that's what I've been told to do. I'm parked at the north gate up ahead. I can give you ladies a ride with your vehicle if you like. The wicked long walk back down. That would be nice. Thank you, Sergeant. And that's when he just goes speeding around the park. Alright, let's see. I kind of want to see if I can get back in the building. LOL! We're standing on the wall. Oh my god, look at this! Oh my goodness. To the windows! To the wall! Oh no. Agent Peterson came one of its ranges down and locked it. I think Andy was nearby. Oh my goodness. We've tampered with the radio. To the window. To the wall. Oh no. Oh my goodness, I'm crying. Where next, Chief? You remember the canteen we saw at the crime scene? One that had Warrenville High School 09 written on it, right? And that's the one. Warrenville isn't big, so I can't imagine the class of Warrenville High having a lot of kids in it. I'd say we go to Warrenville and ask around and see if we can find anyone that might have known one or both of the victims. I'm sure we'll find something that we want to someone that went to school with them. We can finally get an ID on these kids. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll radio Warrenville police ahead and see if we can get any assistance. Oh my goodness. I don't want the hiccups. Oh my gosh. I just want to see what rolls I missed in case I missed something I want later. I've been pretty lucky when other people have been rolling today that they're not rolling what I want. Second. Yeah, tons of people had to work on their wish list today. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Learning. Soon we will be rolling again, because it's almost the top of the hour. It is the top of the hour, but top of the hour for our rolls. So this is Warrenville, huh? It's pretty. Yeah, it's a nice little town with a small population. If the two victims were from here, we should be able to find someone who knew them soon enough. So if we see anyone at all, the town is so empty. Sergeant Nunes did mention something about today being a public holiday for Warrenville, didn't he? Is this our city hall? It's a small town, but for a small town, it's really nice. Yeah, Warrenville was actually founded by a famous Nantucket whaling family, the Warrens, back in the mid-19th century. Okay, wow. Why would a rich whaling family set up a town in the middle of the forest for no good reason? In 1844, they lost over a quarter of their whaling fleet in a single storm off the coast of Newfoundland. The family's patriarchy Armin Warren saw it as a sign from God and sold off all of his ships and invested in the lumber fields in this region. So he set up Warrenville here initially to watch over the lumber mills, but it soon became an affluent town and a popular tourist destination too, because of the beautiful vistas and scenic river nearby. You sure know a lot about Warrenville. My grandpa had a cabin up in Vermont that we used to go to in the summer, and my family would always pass by Warrenville on the way over. I know this town pretty well, but it's not as nice as when I was a kid. Guess it's not really as popular tourist destination as it used to be. Well, hopefully we can find someone who knows one of the victims in City Hall, or at least, the very least, some of their records. All the boxes of fish sticks. Well, the door is locked. Must be on account of the public holiday. Sure be useful to see some of the town's records. There's gonna be a fish stick lying around somewhere. There it is! Found it! There's still more fish sticks. So we parked over here. I wonder, was there a door I missed there? Yes. I should probably go check that door. Missing persons that match our list of 2 victims. Police station is closed. Okay. So I'm just gonna bet, yeah, 1978. So no police station, no town hall. I was just up here. That's where I got the fish sticks. That was all that's up here. Okay, okay. I can live with that. Let's keep going. Can I go up? No. Let's just go across then first. We'll start up here and we'll jaywalk across and we'll keep moving around. Go down. Well, can't do anything with that. Bring intercom, yes. Hello, Warrenville Fire Department. Can I help you? Hi, my name is Detective Sarah Fitzgerald. I'm from the Gloucester Police Department. I was wondering if maybe I could get some guidance around town. Sergeant Nunes mentioned you. Unfortunately, I'm the only fireman on duty today, so I can't leave my station. Sorry. You can ask any of the townsfolk you see. Warrenville is a really friendly town. Well, that's the thing. I don't see any people around. Yeah, today is a public holidays here in Warrenville, so the town is pretty empty. That's kind of why I'm the only one here today. I understand. Alright, we can't go that way. That's fine. I'm going to assume we got to go up and then over some more. There a fish stick over here somewhere? Not that I see. Okay. Can I not go over here? I came from there. Can I go down? No. I can't go over. I think I could go over that way, but I can't. Maybe I do have to cross at this crosswalk. Nope. That's the way back. So there's got to be another way. I'm gonna bet that I can go across here, maybe? Oh my gosh, did I just skip this spot? I'm gonna assume yes, because I'm a dumbass. Armin Luxor Apartments. Sounds fancy. The building here really looks old, but the real estate in this town is quite expensive. Okay. Okay, that didn't help me. Gustave Leclerc Heights. Any idea who that is? I think he was mayor back when I used to come here for vacation. It was either him or his father. All I remember is one summer the whole town was filled with re-elect Mayor Leclerc banners. So is this a government building or something? Nah, they're just apartments, I think. It's also roll time. We're gonna roll!
My phone fucked up.
Lol.
Look.
Lol. I'm just slowly rolling. I'm not seeing anything interesting yet. Blair!
Oh my God, my phone. Happening.
Blair! Mm-hmm. Good luck. Who are you? Who are you? Fire Emblem. Okay. Fairy Tale. Mob Psycho. Oh boy. My heart. I've won. He is my origin story. One of my origin stories. Landscape, magic, funhouse. Oh, it's James. Yes. All right, now Ryan and I have both claimed, so we have nothing else we can do except for beg people to pick up stuff in case. Mm-hmm. That's such a cute art of James. What?
Hello.
What? Lol.
There we go.
Yes, I found the direction I'm supposed to be going in this. I have 2 of my 5 achievements. I think I need to collect like 2 more fish sticks to get the fish stick achievement. Whoa, this really wasn't here when I was a kid. Looks like a storage facility. It's ugly. I guess the town doesn't rely on tourism like it used to. So now there's an, yes, Adams building. Adams Unit A. Fuck me, I guess. Oh, Adams. Adams. They were giving us names. Okay. 1844. Nope. Adams Unit B. Okay. I need to go look around and find codes. Franklin Building. Maybe this is the 1844. Is there anything in the trash can? Maybe this. I'm just going to all of them and doing 1844. Nope, not that one. I don't remember it giving me 4 dates. Nope. I might just look this up because I don't want to, like, hunt it down. Oh, maybe it's all in here. There's fish sticks. No achievement yet. There's still more. Fuck me. Alright, let's go ask. Good afternoon. Welcome to Will's Storage. How can I help you today? Hi, my name is Sarah Fitzgerald, and I'm the detective with the Gloucester Police Department. Oh. Would you have a list of who owns each unit? Yeah, just go on the computer to your right. The list should be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hate it. 1. Fuck me. Fuck me. I should have guessed. Honestly, Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so dehydrated today and I hate this. This doesn't give me any numbers. Bakery Queen. Noodles. Shoe Emporium. C&D don't have anybody. That just tells me who's there. Okay. Oh my god. There are so many storage units. I think I might just look this one up because honestly at this point, I don't think I'm gonna find all those people. That Washington. Washington, Washington. Edelton. I love it. Achievement storage unlocked because I looked at all of them even though I didn't do anything. Checked all the storage buildings. I didn't though, because there were more. What? 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 I'm just gonna be bad and look this up because at this point I'm like, hello? The answer is there are no answers. Okay, we'll go back and look around a bit. We looked at all the storage units, but we haven't really found any person yet. Let's peek, because it talks about history here. Because it's a holiday, so I would assume it would be something... 1978 is the last time somebody had been reported missing. Whaling family, 1844 is when they made this. I haven't found all the fish sticks, so there's got to be one inside one of those storage units. I wonder if it gives me... I was gonna say, I wonder if it gives me a map. No. So I can't go anywhere from here, so it's just the storage units where I can go. But I was right when I was saying 1984 or 1884. Go check out these apartment buildings again. There's not enough for all of those storage units. Mayor, when she was there, re-elect, just apartments. Is it like their birthdays? Because it asks me about, like, this is... I don't even know. So many, like, storage units? Witherspoon. Afternoon. Okay, have a list of who owns what units. So in theory, C and D should be open for Adams. But I don't know if that's how it works. Let's go check out Adams. C and D. Because if they're empty, then in theory they shouldn't have anything. In theory. And if I don't figure this out soon, I'll probably take a break and start again on a later date. I'm cheating, I'm sorry. I think I've skipped something, so we're gonna go back out and look around because I think I'm gonna get more later. Apparently I'm supposed to continue south. I thought I did. Apparently I'm supposed to go to a school first. We're gonna go straight south. Because that's clearly not a school. Alright, yep, I missed something. There we go. Alright, back on the trail. I honestly love this music. It's so pretty. Just make sure there's no fish stick over here. Nope, alright. Into the schoolyard we go. There's person. Principal Santos? Yes, I take it you're Detective Fitzgerald. That's right, thank you for coming in such a short notice. Why is it that the school's closed today? Well, today is a public holiday in Warrenville. You'll notice that there aren't many people around. I did notice. Well, thank you for coming in then. Oh, it's not a problem. I had to come in this morning anyways, as we were fumigating classrooms today. Oh, have you finished doing that yet? Yeah, we finished about an hour before you got in. I take it that means we can't go into the classrooms. Sorry about that. The exterminator told me that it would only be safe to go in after 24 hours. Seems suspicious. Okay then, but the rest of the building is safe, right? Yeah, the exterminators didn't want to work the whole day either, so they just did the classroom today. They'll do the rest of the school over the weekend. Now, here, let me unlock the door for you. There. We're going in to go see some records. I've asked the custodian to come by at 5 p.m. to lock up the building. Usually they'd be done by then, right? We can lock up when we're done and bring you the keys later if you'd like, ma'am. Sure, you don't want to leave the school doors unlocked and unattended. Oh, that's kind of you, officer, but that won't be necessary. Warrenville is a very safe town, and I know no one's gonna take anything. I hope you find what you need. Principal, before you leave, can I ask you a couple of questions? Sure, what do you need to know? How long have you been a principal at this school? When this semester ends, it's my second year here. What did you do before you became a principal here? I was vice principal in a school down in Pittsburgh. So you're not from here, then? No, I'm from Philadelphia. Then you wouldn't know any of the people that graduated from this high school a few years back. No, definitely not. I'm sorry. But I have your number in case I have any questions. Oh, sure, but just so you know, I'm going trekking with my boyfriend now, so I may not have signal up in the mountains. Wicked! Which mountains are you off to? Mount Greylock. Oh, wicked nice up there. But that's all, by the way, on the other side of the state. That's like a 5-hour drive here and back. My boyfriend's birthday tomorrow, so we'll actually be taking advantage of a long weekend and are going to spend the whole time in the area. We'll have a good time. Enjoy your weekend, ma'am. I'm suspicious. Small school. Warrenville's a population of like 11,000 people. I'm even surprised that they have a high school that's separate from the elementary school. Well, that's true. Good thing it's just like this that the class aren't too big, so it won't be hard going through the class records. I'm being thorough. Gymnasium is locked. This is where I wish I could run. Hi, Babino. What you up to, Babino? Science lab locked. Makes sense. Classrooms are locked. They have a fountain in the middle of their school? Who knows? Maybe we'll find some weed. I'm just looking around, that's all. Fine, I'll stop looking at the lockers. Found fish sticks, though. Humanities. I just want to know. English literature. Dodio. Ooh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's a bit of a techie. That means he probably has Starfleet's unit, like ship number as his code. But not really. Not really. Principals. We go in the principal's office. Fish sticks. We found 2 fish sticks in one place. Aw, it won't let me look. Note addressed to Principal Santos. Read note, yeah. Hey, Lorelei. Bad news. Some punk broke in and stole the master key for the 3rd floor. No doubt they're planning some cheesy prank in the staff room. I went ahead and changed the locks in all the rooms in level 3 so they can't access them over the break. I only had 2 Eagle Seal locks, so to use them on the staff room and the supply room since they're most important. I used my last remaining fort safe lock on the records room. You can use the new master key I gave you to enter both the staff room and supply room. To enter the records room, you'll need a new key for it. I'll copy it over the weekend for you now, but just come to my office if you need to borrow it. Have a nice break. So we need to figure out that code. Fuck me. She started 2 years ago, but I don't remember what the date is. So we're gonna go up to the staff room. Because everything is passcode locked, apparently. I need a key. Where do I get the key? I need to get the key from the janitor. I'm gonna be really bad and cheat. Here's a building. Oh, there's another one outside for fish stick. Oh, okay. 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 Okay, that's fair. I was not smart enough to deduce that. The date, it's a date. It's her boyfriend's birthday. Peter, Lorelai had to check something important. The school records yesterday, so I borrowed the key to 2008 from Jim. When I finished, he had gone home, so I still have it. I'll be volunteering at the fire station tomorrow if you need me, Pete. Okay. He has the 2008 key. So here, hey Lorelai, I'm sorry I had to leave my office early today as Jimmy Jr. had a bit of an accident on the playground and has to go to the dentist. Ask Clarice about the story. It would be hilarious if it weren't for an enormous dental bill awaiting. Here's the code, 978621. I had to change it as those damn pranksters clearly found it. Miss Santos, this is Sergeant Noon from the police station. We've informed you that a detective will be coming to your building for the files. You know that it's a public holiday and everything, but she needs access to the school. Can you let her in? Her name is Me. Show her your badge. Yes, many thanks. Next week we'll be taking the advantage of the holiday. Avoid all your desks and any food stuff. Yeah, avoid all your desks of any food stuff will be contaminated. 26th. Okay, yeah, so it's the 26th. No homework on a long weekend? Hell yeah, I'd be down for that, school. Reminder to all teachers that next week will be career week. Perfect timing for all those seniors to put out their college applications. Please remind all students to ask their parents if they would like to volunteer and come in to discuss their career. Free lunch is given to all the parents. Hell yes. I don't have that code. What's an OTP? One-time pin. It's a code that's generated in one location and sent privately. We'll need gain it to Miss Santos' cell phone. We don't have her cell phone. But we have the code to the janitor's room. 987231, something like that. I have it in front of me. 9, 7, 8, 621. That was close. Boop. Let's go get them keys. Another fish stick. Boxes that have maintenance written all over them. It's locked, locked, locked. Oh, fuck me. Note in green drawer. $2008 key. So I have to go get the key from Jim, I'm gonna bet. Hopefully this isn't locked again. Apparently there's a fish stick somewhere up this way. I think. Yep, there it is. Can I just sneak out of a hole in the wall, please? I don't want to go all the way around the building. But at least it's got really nice music in this game. Let's go talk to that firefighter. Ba-bum, bum, bum. And then we go back down to the school after we get the key. I think the firefighter's right over here. Oh my gosh, she won't even let me go down through that way. Oh no! It's gonna take forever to go around this town. Please. I just need to go talk to the firefighter who's down this way. Because he has the key that I need to get into that drawer, I'm pretty sure. Hello, you're Pete. Right, how do you know this? I'm detective. It's very impressive. What can I do for us? We're going through his keys and we need a cabinet with the 2008 file in it. Oh, sure, I'll come down and give it to you. Oh, he's cute. Hey, Sarah, here's the key. Thanks. Sorry, but I have to ask, why are you in full gear? Oh, I just joined up with the volunteer recently and I'm not used to how heavy the uniform is, so I figured I'd wear it the whole day to train my body. That way I'm more comfortable and can be more agile, ready when there is a fire. It's pretty smart. Thanks for the key. No problem. Have a great day, detective. He seems sweet. Alright, now. Back we go. All the way to the other area. I got caught. Okay, so apparently there's a desk in here that has the keys, but I don't remember getting keys. Okay, I already got the firefighter keys. Thank goodness. Okay, so he said perpendicular. Oh my gosh, there we go. I'm an idiot. Okay. So we have 2 keys. Give me something that's not locked. Okay, so we can't go in any of the classrooms, so we're gonna go upstairs to the record room. Which, this one is the record room, right? I have the key. Am I just dumb? There we go. Yes, I am. That answer is yes. Records 1999. Probably you? No. I'm going to assume right here. There we go. We sure do. Let's see what we can find. 2008. Why do they have their blood type? That's creepy as shit. I need somebody to explain to me. Why do they have their blood type listed? Oh, I can, never mind, I can take a few guesses. I can take a few guesses. I can take guesses. $1992. Okay, so we found Lexi's birthday. Because it's in there. Whoops. Ow. I want to peek at all of them. So this one is a lot harder puzzles, is what I'm realizing. Oh. Alexander Goldberg, 1992. December 9th, 1992. So she can't have... She's Jewish. She's the Jewish friend. And her Star of David is the one that was there. Okay. They had said that 1992... There we go. Found it, old freshman was saying, turns out it was all true. Take a look inside my storage unit. But then who is this person? I just have to go around and find the one that has 1992. Oh, yeah, no, never mind. Franklin C. I'm only cheating a little bit because I don't want to go and search through all of this again. I need the Pendleton storage unit. This music is so great. But yeah, the puzzles are a lot more difficult than the first one. And I'm gonna try and do the other game without having to... Excuse me, I've got the hiccups, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna try to play the other one without looking at any clues. I'm just getting frustrated at this one. It seems like it's jumping me around a lot. B. Hello, I can't. Please. Oh, 12 to 9. Sticks. Why is there a bed in here? Whoever owns this unit clearly planned to spend a long time here. There are a shit ton of radios in here and I hate it. Tape inside this cassette player, yes.
If you don't bloody believe me, then why don't you ask Dr. Lieberman what he saw that night? His laboratory had the best view after the bridge, and God knows he spent all his time there. Surely a statement from such a renowned scientist can finally put your suspicions to rest. Well, that's the thing, isn't it, Commander? I wish I could ask Dr. Lieberman what he saw that night, but unfortunately, Scotland Yard found him dead in his apartment this morning. Oh? Friedrich is dead? Aye, he is. Lieutenant, let me ask you a little question. Are you married? Do you have kids? Sir, I don't think we have time for this. Just answer the bloody question. Yes. Yes, I have a wife and a son. He was born a little less than 8
He has
years
a
ago.
baby.
Do you love him? Obviously I do. Then walk away from this now. You don't want to go any deeper. You don't want any part of this.
Like, don't tell me what to do.
I need to know the truth. Fine. I'll tell you what we saw that night. But don't come crying to me later when things turn south for you. Okay?
Okay.
Commander, do you know who this man is? He looks vaguely familiar, but I couldn't put a name to him. Is that so? Then why is it that we are in possession of photos of you and him shaking hands at the General Dynamics Fair in Virginia?
Ooh.
Do you have a photo of that, do you? Hey, right in this folder I have here.
He's gonna die.
Would you also have a photo of the Loch Ness Monster? Or perhaps the Colonel's secret fried chicken recipe in there too? I think that's equally as likely.
Okay.
Where were you on October the 4th, 2016? I believe that at the time I was in command of the HMS Sunderland. Let's see, early October. Yes, I think we were stationed just off the coast of Svalbard at the time, waiting for those Cambridge eggheads to finish getting their results. And you're 100% sure of this? Well, of course not. That was 2 bloody years ago, Lieutenant. If you'd let me go and look at my logs, then I could even tell you what I had for tea that day. Well, I've got something even better than that, Commander. I've got the records for radio communications between the HMS Sunderland and the Royal Navy base at Scapa Flow, and according to those records, the radio signals from the HMS Sunderland were not coming in from Svalbard on the 4th of October 2016. Then where were they coming from? Our records place you and the HMS Sunderland smack in the middle of the Barents Sea, 300 nautical miles north of Murmansk. What the hell were you doing up there, sir? Think about it, Lieutenant. Don't you think a ship with the size of the Sunderland would have been spotted so close to Russia?
Yeah.
If we'd really been there, surely it would have merited a phone call from the Russian ambassador to 10 Downing Street.
Yeah?
He would have. But he didn't call, did he? No, he didn't. But you already knew that, didn't you? Can I ask you a question, Lieutenant? Might make for an interesting change of pace, I suppose. Go ahead, sir. How is it that you're the one in charge of all this? What's that supposed to mean? I mean, no offense, but you do seem a bit green for all this.
Rude.
The MOD is making such a big fuss. Shouldn't they at least put someone of my rank to interrogate me? What makes you think someone of your rank isn't running this show? The way you've been playing fast and loose with elements of the interrogation. If someone else was in charge, then you'd be doing this by the numbers. I really shouldn't tell you this, but this one goes all the way up. Is that so? Pray tell, which admiral's after my blood? I shouldn't say, sir. Indulge me. That's Hamilton.
Alexander Hamilton. His name is Alexander Hamilton.
Look, you can't deny it anymore, Commander. Just tell me the bloody truth. What is it you're so desperate to hear, Lieutenant? I want to know what really happened up there.
Yes.
The HMS Sunderland had 111 other souls on board. Why don't you ask one of them? I have. Most of the crew were below deck
So
when it
sorry.
supposedly happened. The only ones who would have seen it would have been the officers on the bridge that night. And according to the ship's logs, that was just you and
I'm so
Lieutenant
sorry, I
Commander
keep hitting the
Sanders.
microphone.
And what has Christina told you?
I'm just moving around a lot.
She insists the ship was in Svalbard that night. There you go. I have another question, sir. It seems you have an endless supply of them. Why is it that you, the ship's commanding officer, and Lieutenant Commander Saunders, the second in command, were on the same watch? Last I checked, that's against naval protocol.
That's a good question. John, this is all we could get out of the Whale Island. I'm afraid I could only get small experts without raising eyebrows at the HQ. I've been trying to track down this Lieutenant McAdams, but I can't seem to find any records of him in the Henry Leach building. I will ask one of my contacts from legal to see if she knows anything about him. Keep your wits on. They're always watching. My friend's husband just released his album. I'm gonna have to go check it out. And I'm also gonna have to go check what I'm supposed to do next. Did that. Okay. Well, I have an idea what a murdered Jewish guy in Massachusetts Nature Reserve has to do with an interrogation of a British naval officer, but someone is definitely trying to hide something. What's our next step? I'm not sure. I think I might have to do is hand one over to Interpol. But I'll pass it through Captain Viscani first. Let's get out of here. Thick concrete is blocking my mobile signal. Captain Viscani! Oh boy, are you a sight for sore eyes. Detective Fitzgerald, you are under arrest. Anything you say or do will be held against you in a court. What the fuck are you on about, Michelle? You know what you did, Sarah. I always pegged you for one of the good ones. I never knew you would turn. Turn, what the hell is going on? Sergeant Noon's cover. Where did I miss my fish stick? How did I miss the fish stick? I got that. Maybe I missed it at the beginning. No! Okay, well, I'll have to go back and play it later. But, ooh, we got arrested! Ouch! And now my thing is freaking out over there. Oh, wait. But, ooh! I love it. It's gonna be interesting next week when we see what happens in Chapter 2, because I'm pretty sure Chapter 2 is the only one that they have right now. I don't think this is going to be a 3-parter. I think it's just a 2-parter. And I'm really hoping that our sexy man from Mr. Walsingham is going to actually show up. Because when you have a sexy Walsingham, like, beautiful man come in, like, and giving you recommendations, hell yeah, you want to see him pop up again? Honestly, that would be awesome. I want this to go away, though. Let me... There it goes. Okay, beautiful. Ooh, that was interesting. I really enjoyed that. That was very nice. This real quick. That was super interesting. I'm gonna have to go back and get that last achievement, but yes. And then next week we have chapter 2. I want to go see if there's anything on chapter 3 real quick before I like peek. There's no achievements on this one, it doesn't look like. I already have it. Chapter 1. This is about the game. After discovering a major clue concerning the double homicide in the Willowdale Natural Reserves, Kara is mysteriously convicted of a false bribery charge that brings the investigation to a grinding halt. Fortunately, an old friend investigating a relative case is happened to being around the corner. What will will they be able to team up to solve these mysteries? Will they find out who's planning this false evidence against Sarah? Will they discover the true conspiracy at hand? Only chance is to find out by grabbing your favorite pen and detective pad and getting yourself ready for chapter 2. Mature content in the description. Given the criminal investigation nature of the detective series, strong subjects like homicide and sexual assault are mentioned. There's also pixel graphic depictions of crime scenes. Strong language and profanities are frequently used. Supernatural subjects are also discussed. Ooh. I'm excited. Best installment yet. Oh my gosh, they have an always dash? I'm excited for that. Okay. I'm excited. I think this will be good. So this was in 2009. I want to just see. I don't think they have chapter 3 coming out yet. They have the Ghost of Hackney Mills. But that one is a different one. And they have some visual novels. That would probably be really good, honestly. But yeah, I do like this creator. They do very well with everything they do. I accidentally cloned him. Oh my god. Oh, I love it. Okay, but yeah. Thank you everybody for joining me tonight. I'm going to be getting ready to head offline. Next week, we are going to be playing the Walsingham Files, Chapter 2, and finishing up what we know of this story so far. It's going to be exciting. I'm excited. And then my next stream is going to be on Friday. So Friday, 6 p.m. EST. I'm going to be. I still have to figure out what I'm playing. I want to play something I haven't played in a while. But I also have to figure out what jumps at me right now. Because honestly, I have a lot of games to choose from. And next week, or on Saturday, we are going to be playing more of the finale of Kingdom Hearts 3, Drunk Kingdom Hearts 3 on critical mode with Sunflower Freckles, Sunflower FF Gaming on Twitter, and it's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, let me think. I'll figure out what I'm streaming on Friday, and you can always check it out at one of my social medias. On my medias, I usually will post a lot of my gaming stuff over on France Streams on Twitter. If you want to see more personal stuff, there's phantomfrance. Honestly, I could potentially make my Friday stream a shorter stream, but a little bit earlier, depending on if I get out of work or not, and just do some cosplay stuff. Because I have some friends who want me to do. I want to do some cosplay. Honestly, I want to do some cosplay. I put up a poll on my Twitter to see if I could get some people to actively be like, hey, this is who I want to see. And right now, let's go see the vote. Ooh, Cabe is pulled ahead. Ooh, that's not a turn I was expecting. That's okay though. But I would do a cosplay stream, but all of these cosplays don't take that long to get into, and I'm not going to stand here in front of the camera as I record on TikTok. But we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future. I have to figure out what I'm playing on Friday. I may honestly play a Switch game. Just something chill, something nice and calm, and just go from there. But we'll see. But, oh my goodness, I got the hiccup still. But once again, thank you everybody for joining me today. If you have any questions or want to request games, please let me know. I have a huge list. I am slowly actively working on a list of, this is a list of my games I have on what systems. And once I have that, I'm probably going to post it so that people can see this is what I've played before. These are the games that I have. These are games that I plan to play in the future. Go from there. It'll be a lot of fun. But for now, I'm going to head off. Thank you everybody for joining me. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you all on Friday. Bye everybody!